gotta do?
Diecast Monster Truck Racing! Last week, here on Thursday Night Thunder, week 2 of the October season kicked off. However, Bad Habit took on King Sling in the final round showdown. King Sling went for a lawn dart ride, and Butch Cassidy took away his first Thunder championship. Will the Bad Habit team be able to hold on to the flag here tonight in week 3? We find out next.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome, MTA fans, to a sold-out capacity crowd live here at the MTA Arena. Week 3 of the October season kicks off here tonight with 16 of the top Diecast monster truck drivers ready to throw it down and leave it all in the dirt for you fans here tonight. Butch Cassidy Jr., the Bad Habit team, took home his very first Thursday Night Thunder championship last week, knocking off one of the best, Bradley Graham and King Sling. You know that team's going to be out for a little bit of redemption here tonight. However, 14 other trucks and drivers are ready and willing to throw it down, trying to take home an overall points win, as well as take home a checkered flag victory here tonight in week 3 of the October season. If you're new here, be sure to cross that subscribe button, like this video, and be sure to turn on all notifications. Stay up to date with everything we do right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Before we kick things off with round 1 competition, we're going to go ahead and take a look at how the overall point standings are shaken down. And right now at the top of the mountain is Bradley Graham and King Sling with 180 points. Then in second place, Sawyer Ramsdale and Sun Impact with 140 points, followed by Matthew Riley and Ragin Steel with 140 points. And then we've got Butch Cassidy and Bad Habit. He has 140 points as well as a checkered flag. And in the 5th place, Little Miss Dangerous, Savvy Zillogy with 120 points. Now all the drivers are going to be competing for that overall points championship by the end of the month. Here's how round 1 action is going to shake down. Doomsday taking on Rage, Reptoid taking on Vette King, Taurus will take on the Jurassic Attack, Sudden Impact taking on Little Miss Dangerous. Other side of the bracket, Ragin Steel will take on Brutus, and then Mohawk Warrior get first crack at the champion and Bad Habit. But up at the line right now, Mad Mike, Ma Williams returns in the Doomsday Machine. He took Smash down by storm just a couple of months ago, racked up 4 championship wins. He is now set to take on Rudy Zillogy and Rage, celebrating his 1-year anniversary this October season. He's got a brand new truck coming out. There you see the body, and we're going to be having a pit update later on. But right now, he's trying to take out Doomsday here in round 1, week 3 of the October season. Who's moving on to round 2? Here's the green light now, and off the line to go. Doomsday pulls the early lead. Rage trying to come back, but now not going to be enough, and Zillogy turns it over inside of the shutdown area. What a ride. Rudy Zillogy tried to close the gap on Doomsday, but Mad Mike all but too fast over there in that far lane. Rudy Zillogy turning over a brand new truck out here tonight. We'll have an update in the pits later on. Here's a look how close it was inside the MTA photo finish. Your winner, Mad Mike and Doomsday, about 3/4 of a truck, taking out Rage. Up next here tonight, inside of round 1, Joey Andrews returns in the Reptoid machine, piloting out of Milton, Florida. Big bad Chevrolet motor underneath that truck. He is now set to take on Aaron Lack in that 53 Chevy Corvette. Vette King now staged up at the line. What's he got for him over here on the inside lane? Both drivers are staged now. One of these trucks will move on to meet up with Doomsday inside a round 2 competition. Both of them want to win bad. They're trying to get up in the ranks of the overall point standings. Who's it going to be? Green light going down now on the line. Reptoid with the early lead. Vette King trying to close the gap on him, and Joey Andrews going for a ride. Now, I'm not sure who got the overall win here tonight inside of round 1, either Vette King or Reptoid, but what a slap-a-lee right there by Joey Andrews and the Reptoid machine over there on the outside lane. Not sure what happened to him. We are going back down now and checking out our MTA replay, and at the line, Joey Andrews and Reptoid got the whole shot coming down that straight stretch. Aaron Lack and Vette King, he's trying to make up the ground over here on the inside lane. Watch your far lane now as Joey clears the set of cars. He hits that last stack just before the finish line, getting the round 1 victory, but sending Reptoid for a nice little wheel stand into no man's land and rides it on out, rolling the truck over. Reptoid should be back for round 2 competition, but up next at the line in his brand new truck, Caden Wilson returns in Jurassic Attack. He is now set to take on Jamie Hurd in the Taurus Machine. Everybody knows that's one bad bull you just don't mess with. The veteran out here, the 2022 Holiday Havoc champion over there in the outside lane. Caden Wilson still looking for his very first Thursday Night Thunder Championship. Who's he going to be taking home a round one victory here tonight and getting one step closer to the checkered flag? We're going to find out next here, ladies and gentlemen. Both trucks are staged. We're waiting on green. Off the line they go now. Torres with the whole shot. Jurassic Attack trying to make up the ground here. Want to race it in. A close fought battle all the way down to the finish line. Both drivers taking it all the way to the wall, trying to shut it down. Not sure who got the round one victory. It looked like Torres over in the far lane. Here's another look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner is going to be Jamie Hurd and Torres on the outside lane. It wasn't by much, but enough to secure a round one victory. Next up here tonight, Sawyer Ramsdale returns in the big bad Ford hailing out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. Sudden Impact now at the line to take on Savvy Zillogy, Little Miss Dangerous. But before we get to this race, ladies and gentlemen, we're taking you down to the MTA pit area because this season will be Sawyer Ramsdale's last season inside of Sudden Impact as the MTA officials are giving him the official call that he is taking over the Blue Thunder race team starting coming up in November. So we can't wait to see Sawyer out here still representing the Ford camp. However, this time it's going to be in the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder. But right now as he gets staged up at the line and Sudden Impact over here on the inside lane, setting out to take on Savvy Zillogy, who's celebrating her 1 year anniversary out here on the MTA circuit. Little Miss Dangerous, always a top threat on the MTA circuit. We're going to see what she's got for Sudden Impact now at the line. Both these drivers are staged. One of them's getting one step closer to that checkered flag by the end of the night. Is it going to be the Willys or is it going to be the Ford? Stage now as we get set for green. Off the line they go now. They're pretty even coming down the straight stretch here. Slightly a Little Miss and Sudden Impact coming back on her in the shutdown area. Not sure who picked up the round one victory here. It was a close battle all the way down inside of the shutdown area. As we go back now and take a look at the MTA replay, ladies and gentlemen, off the line, Little Miss Dangerous kind of got a hole shot, but Sawyer Ramsdale hanging right there with her, coming down the straight stretch as they go up and over the first jump, landing right here to the finish line. Sawyer Ramsdale in Sudden Impact will gather up a round one victory over Little Miss Dangerous here tonight. So he'll put the Ford inside of round two competition. Little Miss Dangerous on the trailer early here tonight, but next up inside of round one, Jimmy Bones Ferguson, the 1957 Chevy Avenger, now set to take on Bradley Graham, the King of Kings, hailing out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. 12-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. Almost made it to 14 championships, lost out in the final round 2 weeks in a row, kicking off the October season. He's trying to get back to the finals here tonight. Jimmy Ferguson, an Avenger, ain't going to cut him any slack. He wants a win here bad. Here's the green light now, and off the line, a battle of both sides down the straight stretch, and Avenger's got the lead. King swinging trouble, and Jimmy Ferguson will pull out the upset here in round one, putting King Sling on the trailer. What a ride it was for Jimmy Ferguson. Had a hard time trying to shut it down. Leans on King Sling there inside of the shutdown area. Here's a look at your photo finish. Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger will knock off King Sling early here tonight inside of round one. So great job by Jimmy Bones Ferguson taking out the veteran here tonight. But speaking of veterans, downtown Mitch Brown returns and Bigfoot. He is now set to take on new kid on the block, Michael Hillman and Rambo. The truck over there, brand new ride for him over there in the far lane. He's been working with it all season long, trying to get it dialed in. Downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot hasn't had much luck this season. He's trying to turn things around here tonight. A Ford Chevrolet shootout inside of round one. We're looking for green. Both trucks are even now on the line down the straight stretch in the first set of cars. Over the Rambo's in trouble, turning it over, and so does downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. Getting crossed up on the van stack inside the shutdown area. Here's a look at your photo finish. Your winner, downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot, breaks the line first. And what a close race it was by Michael Hillman and Rambo, giving Mitch Brown a run for his money. But moving right along with round one, Matthew Riley returning in the brand new Ragin Steel, which debuted last season, now set to take on Greg Durbin and Brutus, hailing out of Columbus, Michigan. The last ride for the old pup there, the veteran going to give it hell here tonight to take on Ragin Steel. Two veterans started at the same time at Monster Mania 1. Who's it going to be? The green light goes down now off the line. They're pretty even coming down the straight slightly to Brutus, but Ragin Steel coming back, and Greg Durbin will turn it over right before over the finish line. A bad bounce for the veteran in the far lane. Brutus rolls the truck over, and Matthew Riley, the always consistent Ragin Steel, picking up a round one victory. Here's another look at your MTA replay. They are dead even, door handle to door handle down the straight stretch. Watch the bad bounce for Brutus right here over the last set of cars. Got a little cattywampus, turning it over, and Ragin Steel picking up the round one victory here tonight. The MTA track crew and officials are down there now with Greg Durbin and Brutus. He's out of the truck waving to the crowd. They love that he tore it up, but he's got some work to do to come back for week 4 of the October season. Still working on the other new truck he's getting set to debut. The Bog Hog machine will be debuting when he registers next out here on the MTA circuit. But there you see Brutus. Looks like they damaged up the right front knuckle on the truck. Got a little bit of work to do. They should be fine and get it back for week 4 of the October season next week. And ladies and gentlemen, up next here tonight inside of round 1 competition, it's the return of Nugget, and he will get first crack at the reigning and defending Thursday Night Thunder champion, Butch Cassidy Jr. and Bad Habit, the big bad Ford, who knocked them all off last week, including King Sling, holding on to that checker flag here tonight. He's trying to make it on into round 2, get as many points as possible. Nugget has been nothing but impressive. Mohawk Warrior, this season's been running strong for him. It's anybody's ball game to close out round 1 competition. Who's it going to be as we go green? Off the line they go now. Bad Habit with the early lead, but Nugget's not going away here to the finish line, and Bad Habit will pull it out. Butch Cassidy getting the win as Nugget goes over the van stack inside the shutdown area, turning it over. But Butch Cassidy Jr. and Bad Habit hanging on to that checkered flag for one more round here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, that will close out round 1 competition. The champion, Bad Habit, still hanging on to that championship flag. It's week 3 of the October season. The points championship chase is critical here tonight. Who's going to take it all the way? Ladies and gentlemen, we find out next. After the break, Thunder returns.
This isn't your typical motorsports podcast. You're listening to Crush This, a monster truck podcast presented by High Octane Coffee and J Concepts. A show where we take you inside the minds of your favorite drivers, past and present, of the monster truck industry. And now, your hosts, Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash. Buckle in. The show starts now.
Always a great time listening to Crush This podcast. Be sure to check those guys out. But right now we're back on Thunder, and we are down inside the MTA pit area. We saw Rudy Zilgi and Rage turning the truck over in round 1 competition. The crew's got the body all patched up, and check this out. They have got the decals laid out on the all-new Rage machine. So he's looking sharp as the October season continues on. The Rage machine is coming together for Rudy Zilgi and company. They're ready to rock the house next week with that brand new look. And now we kick off round 2 competition here tonight on Thunder. This is how it all shakes down. Doomsday will take on Reptoid. Taurus taking on Sudden Impact. Looking at the other side of the bracket, Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger taking on Downtown Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. And closing out round 2, Ragin Steel taking on Bad Habit for the championship flag. A shootout you don't want to miss, Ford versus Chevrolet. But right now we're kicking off round 2 action. Mad Mike, Ma Williams returning in Doomsday, now set to take on Joey Andrews, the Reptoid machine, again powered by a big block Chevrolet, the 2023 Monster Mania champion. And may I remind you, that is the biggest championship you can win on the MTA circuit. So he's got one in his belt. Can Doomsday knock off the Monster Mania champion? We're going to find out next as round 2 action kicks off, and we go green. Off the line they go now. They're fairly even down the straight stretch, and it's a good race to the finish line. Reptoid may have had enough to knock out Mad Mike there at the finish line. It was too close to call from up here in the booth. Both drivers letting it all hang out here tonight to kick off round 2 action. Here's another look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner, Joey Andrews and Reptoid, will knock off Mad Mike and Doomsday by inches out of that far lane. So Reptoid moving along in the semifinals. Up next here tonight inside of round 2, the veteran returns. Jamie Hurd and the Taurus machine back in line to take on Sawyer Ramsdale, the new rookie and a hot sensation, 2023 Danger Zone champion, and now one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, the Sudden Impact Ford, hailing out of Frackville, Pennsylvania. He's trying to knock off one of the best in the business, Jamie Hurd and Taurus, always a top threat out here on the MTA circuit. Bird's got his hands full though because Sawyer's holding on the rail. Here's the green light now, and off the line they go. This girl even down the stretch of the first set of cars, and sudden impact closing the gap there in the shutdown area. I think he had enough, but Jamie Hurd and Taurus was right there with him. Again, another race too close to call from up here in the booth. Not sure who got the round 2 winner. Here's another look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner, Sawyer Ramsdale in sudden impact, taking out the veteran here tonight in the Taurus machine. It wasn't by much, but enough to get the job done. Next up inside round 2, Jimmy Bones Ferguson returning in Avenger. He looked strong earlier tonight. Now set to take on veteran Downtown Mitch Brown. Bigfoot now staged up at the line, and again, Mitch Brown and Bigfoot hasn't been running too hot all October season long. Again, he's trying to turn it around, as well as Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger. These guys got something to prove here tonight. Only one is going to move on to semifinals. Chevrolet taking on the Ford camp. Here's the green light now. Off the line they go. Bigfoot's got the slight lead, but Avenger right there with him to the finish line in a close race here. And Bigfoot upside down once again here tonight on the van stack inside the shutdown area, and Jimmy Ferguson was not going away. Avenger looks dialed in here tonight. As we go back and check out your MTA replay, off the line, Bigfoot did pull the whole shot. Coming down the straight stretch though, Avenger and Jimmy Ferguson closed out the gap. They are dead even down to the first jump. Bigfoot looking a little out of shape as he goes over the cars, and at the finish line, Jimmy Ferguson breaks the line first. We're going to take another look at it here. He is going to get the round 1 victory as we zoom in. Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger taking out Mitch Brown and Bigfoot here tonight inside a round 2 competition. A great race. So Ferguson and Avenger has knocked off Bigfoot and King Sling all in the same night. He is on a mission, no doubt about it. But right now, it's time to defend the championship flag. Butch Cassidy Jr. returning in Bad Habit, trying to hang on to that overall event win from last week. He is now set to take on Matthew Riley and Ragin Steel, the Chevrolet camp over there in the far lane. Mr. Consistency as of the October season. He's been putting that truck in semifinal round. Can he knock off the champion here tonight to close out round 2? Ford versus Chevrolet. Flag on the line. The green light goes down and off the line. They're dead even now. Ragin Steel with the early lead. Bad Habit trying to close the gap on 2 wheels. And what a save by Butch Cassidy inside the shutdown area. Unbelievable. Put it on 2 wheels. Rode around Ragin Steel to shut it down and brought it back down on all 4s. What a ride for the champion. Here's a look at your photo finish, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Riley and Ragin Steel will knock off the champion here tonight, closing out round 2 action. So what a ride for both drivers here tonight to close out round 2. We still got more great racing still to come, and now we know we're going to crown an all-new Thursday Night Thunder champion as we close out week 3 of the October season. So again, we still got a lot more racing yet to do. Who's going to take the championship flag and get higher in the overall points? We find out next after the break. If you can't get enough Diecast Monster Truck racing action right here on MTA, be sure to check out our friends over at the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Get ready to romp and stomp all over the track, tear up the trucks, and watch the carnage unfold. They host some of the best side-by-side Diecast Monster Truck racing you will ever see. Also, check out all of our social medias. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, as well as the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. Some great racing action you don't want to miss. Be sure to go over there and check them out. Like their videos and subscribe to the Midwest Madness YouTube channel. What's going on, MTA fans? If you're looking to get in on the action right here on the MTA YouTube channel, look no further. I'm about to tell you guys just how you can sign up to get in one of these races. Head over to the link in our description, and that's going to take you right over to our Facebook page where we hold registration for all of the MTA events. And hey, while you're there, crush that subscribe button. Be sure to turn on the notification bell so you stay up to date with everything that MTA is doing. From new custom truck builds to special events and giveaways, you don't want to miss any of the great action MTA has to offer. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll catch you guys down the road. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 of the October season. Here is how semifinal action is going to shake down. Joey Andrews and Reptoid will take a shot at Sawyer Ramsdale and Sudden Impact. The other side of the bracket, Jimmy Ferguson and Avenger looking strong here tonight. And he will take on Ragin Steel, who just knocked off our current champion in Bad Habit. So again, we're crowning an all-new champion here tonight to close out week 3 of the October season. But right now at the line, Joey Andrews and Reptoid now set to take on Sawyer Ramsdale and Sudden sudden impact. Both these drivers have got multiple victories to their credit. One of them's going to the finals here tonight. Week 3 of the October season. The Ford over here out of Frackville, Pennsylvania in the far lane. The Chevrolet-powered Reptoid out of Milton, Florida on the inside lane. Both these drivers want this win bad. Who's going to take it all the way to the finals? We're about to find out next. The semifinal action kicks off now as we go green. Down the straight track they go. They're dead. He was slightly to sudden impact. Reptoid closing the gap on him. And not sure who got the win. This track has been relatively close all night long. The drivers are absolutely giving it their all. Both these ones hit the shutdown area wall here, trying to get the trucks woed. Here's another look at your MTA photo finish. Your winner in semis, Joey Andrews and Reptoid, taking out sudden impact with a good close race. He is now in the finals. Who is he going to meet there? Is it going to be Jimmy Bones Ferguson, the 57 Chevy, hailing out of Columbus, Michigan, always a top threat out here. He's looking strong here tonight. He is now set to take on Matthew Riley, the Ragin Steel Chevrolet. Again, he went to the semifinals all September season long, trying to get a big win here tonight. But Jimmy Ferguson in Avenger is looking better than ever. It's a battle of the bow tie in semifinals. The green light goes down, dead even down the straight stretch. It goes slightly to Avenger, but Ragin Steel came back on him in the end. And Matthew Riley may be going to the final round showdown here tonight. And MTA officials confirm that Ragin Steel is your semifinal winner. Avenger gave it all he had, but Matt Riley just the quicker of the two as both trucks crossed up there in the shutdown area. So our final round showdown is coming up next. Ragin Steel taking on Reptoid. You don't want to miss it. The finals are next after the break. And ladies and gentlemen, if you can't get enough Diecast monster truck racing, we told you about our friends over at Midwest Madness. We want to take you over to another YouTube channel. That is Monster Truck Championship. They throw down each and every week for the Monster Truck Wars on Monday nights at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you can't get enough Diecast racing, be sure to go check out Monster Truck Championship over on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. You won't regret it. They got some of the top trucks in the league, and they're ready to throw down for you each and every week on Monday nights. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to week 3 of the October season here tonight on Thunder, and it's time for our final round showdown. Ragin Steel, Matthew Riley now at the line to take on Joey Andrews in the Reptoid machine. A final round you don't want to miss, no questions asked. Matthew Riley has been out here on the MTA circuit since day one, looking for his second Thursday Night Thunder Championship win. Joey Andrews and Reptoid over there in the far lane. He's looking for his second Thunder Championship, again out of Milton, Florida. He's trying to take it all the way here tonight inside of the final round. Both trucks are staged. Who's going to take it all the way? Reptoid taking on Ragin Steel. It's showtime here tonight on Thunder. Now down the straight track they go. They're dead even slightly to Reptoid. Ragin Steel coming back at the finish line. They make contact inside of the shutdown area. What an incredible final round here tonight. Week 3 of the October season, and you're only going to see racing that close here tonight on Thunder. And what a ride it was. Here's another look at your MTA replay off the line. Joey Andrews and Reptoid got the whole shot. Again, Ragin Steel starting to close the gap on the inside lane. Up and over the cars now down to the finish line, and it's going to be Matthew Riley and Ragin Steel by a nose, taking out Reptoid here tonight in our final round showdown. And you can't discredit any driver. They all gave it what they had here tonight. But the winner is going to be Ragin Steel in our finals. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me in congratulating now a two-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Matthew Riley, Ragin Steel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as we take a look at the overall point standings closing out week 3 of the October season, at the top of the mountain, Matthew Riley and Ragin Steel leading the pack with 240 points. However, last week's winner, Butch Cassidy and Bad Habit, right behind him in second place with 240 points to his own credit. Rounding out your top 5, Bradley Graham and King Sling sitting at number 3 with 220 points. Sawyer Ramsdale on his heels at sudden impact, 220 points to his name. And then rounding out your top 5 is Mad Mike, Ma Williams, and Doomsday with 180 points. And big ups to Joey Andrews and Reptoid, a huge upcoming in the points, making it all the way to the finals here tonight in week 3 of the October season. So ladies and gentlemen, we still got a lot more racing still to do for the October season of Thursday Night Thunder. Matthew Riley and Ragin Steel, your defending champion going into next week. Thank you guys for coming out and watching. Be sure, if you haven't already, cross that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that, it's about that.